All right, so I want to show you guys where we're at with the web components and where we're at with the app on all things sensors. So here we are at the homepage or the page of our analytics web components, and I want to stop by saying, or I guess start by saying, when I'm looking at IoT, I see a lot of like how it's getting easier and easier to make these IoT solutions, but it still seems like the integration points are a challenge. So say I want to add, I want to leverage the power of a connected device with a sensor somewhere. And then if you want to add that functionality to your website or your web app or your product, it's kind of hard. And one of the trends that's happening in the web recently is web components. So we are actually creating web components based on IoT sensor data. So this here, you can see you can get the sensor data for 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and how these web components work is, if you add, actually here's pulled up. This is a script tag that you're going to include in your website. And then if you look at the page source here, basically all a web component is this. We created our own HTML tag, device event search, and then you just feed it this device ID, which so you could be the integration is much easier with these web components. So we have the web components based on the sensor data that, so let's go through a real quick use case. Say you're a seed research company and you want to have devices that are monitoring the pH, the soil moisture, all that of fields that this research for potential customers. You could then put those devices in the field, add these web components to your website, and then now you have this functionality branded to your product. So we're really excited about that. And then what goes along with that is we're actually using these internally. So for our app here, this is basically we're just using our own web component. So the functionality that we're making, we're going to first make it as a web component and then actually consume it. So yeah, that's it from the app perspective. If you're in the industry and potentially want to have any ideas of ways to improve this, definitely let me know. And if you're actually looking to potentially leverage this technology for your business, also let's get in touch. In January, I think we're going to be ready for this product to be ready for somebody to actually use as like a test beta product. So we're looking for those first users, and I'm like I said, I've got some software experience, and then my dad's working on this as well, and he's a very technical electrical engineer. So we've got a lot of experience behind this, and we're kind of excited to see what happens. So let's get those first users later.